All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of UFTA Premium. I'm your host, Darren Walters, and it's great to have you here on this bright, sunny, wonderful spring day, or at least almost spring. Got maybe a couple days left on the calendar. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over some new interesting topics that I thought of that may not make it into your copy of UFTA. Sad to say, it may have to wait for future publication, future generations, that sort of a thing. But I did want to mention it here, just so we'd have it. And the idea is I'm introducing Cartel rewards. Okay, so if you recall, you can try to acquire crop cartels during the game, 3, 4, 5. And even 6 or 7 crop cartels. And what's going to happen is, as you complete these cartels, at least 5 and up, then it makes you eligible to earn these cartel rewards. And these aren't in the resource shop. These are just extra tiles that would be laid out on top of the board, above the board space, for everyone to grab when they get a chance. And what's going to happen is, you get these rewards. The first reward is a cooler, okay? And so it confers a benefit of 5 extra tokens of value added to all the crops that you harvest during the game, okay? And so when you do that, you're going to get that added value, but you also achieve 100 points just for earning the card, okay? And so that's the cooler. The next step up is the silo. And what that's going to do is it's going to confer 10 tokens value added to your crops. And it's going to come in at the 150 hunger token amount. Okay, so that's what you would earn for that. And then finally, you can score the factory. And so the factory is worth 200 hunger tokens, quite a bit. And it also confers the benefit of 15 extra tokens added to your score. Okay? And so these are valuable items that you'll likely want to acquire during the game, if you can. But here's the catch, okay? You can only purchase, well, you don't purchase them. You can only earn one of these items, okay? So it's not something that a decision that you take lightly. It's something you have to kind of really mull and think about. So the first item, the cooler, do I get the cooler as soon as I get a chance, or maybe I should wait out? Maybe I should wait it out and try to get the more valuable items worth 50 and 100 points more. But hey, what if I wait it out and somebody else grabs up the stuff that I want or need, right? So there we have a little bit of drama and suspense regarding the cartel rewards. Alright, so that takes care of that aspect of gameplay. We're also going to talk about wildcard crops today. I don't think I've mentioned them in previous videos, but I might have in passing when mentioning the crop cartels, because they are kind of interlinked, right? And so the idea is, with the wildcard crops, those are earned by trading in the game, okay? So when you make the trades, and I think I mentioned that, how the trades work in an earlier video, you acquire the wildcard crop on the 3rd phase and the 6th phase, okay? So there's 2 wild crops there, giving you the potential to score a 7 crop cartel, or 6 or 5, okay? Depending on how many wildcard crops you earn. Okay, and so these wildcard crops are actually going to be an extra token added to the game. It just says wildcard crop on it, pretty straightforward. And there's only going to be 6 of them available in the game. So for 4 growers, you only get 1 or 2 each, less than 2. Okay, and so those are that's the most updated stuff I have. I think in a previous video I might have mentioned that the high tunnel is now an action, not an activity. So we want to make sure we're still clear about that. And of course, other recent changes again, will only take effect if, if people start ordering the game. And so one thing else I wanted to mention was a tactic or strategy that I came up with, and that is the slide harvest. Okay, and so what is a slide harvest? Well, that's something that occurs when you grow two of the same crops in your fields, and when it comes time to harvest, you do something special with them. So I'm just going to lay out an example here. So here I have, let's say, two corn, peas, and beans. Yeah. So if you take a look at the weight cue tray, we've got two corn, we've got peas, we got potatoes, beans, cucumbers. Then if you go up here and you take a look in the farmer's market, we've got corn down here, but we also have beans and peas up here. Okay, so we notice we have a two crop combo. We're wondering, how can I score so that I can earn a three crop combo, right? Because the corn is not connected. Well, since I happen to have two corn in my weight cue tray, what that means is if I go ahead and plant them, and let's say I grow the peas and the beans, I go ahead and plant these, cultivate and harvest, do the usual farm production. Well, what's going to happen is it comes time to harvest, and if I harvest these in the correct fashion, I can perform a slide harvest. And so what I would do is I want the corn to move up a spot so that it will move into position to acquire a better scoring opportunity with a multi-crop combo. Okay? And so what we're doing is I'm saying, okay, I'm going to go ahead and harvest the corn. So that's what I do. I move it up a spot, and then that connects it to my other two crops that now forms a three crop combo. Okay? Which of course is going to triple the base value of the crops in the market. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and harvest. Well, I don't have to demonstrate that, but I think the point is made. So anyway, that's how a slide harvest works. Notice that the value of the actual slide crop, it always goes up because you're going to harvest one first and it's going to slip up. So I don't think it can slip down. Maybe there's a special scenario in OOF that I haven't thought of because, let's face it, it's a lot of permutations and possibilities. I probably can't comprehend them all. Probably need a supercomputer. But anyway, so that's where it's at. So that covers all of the updated stuff with the three cartel rewards and the slide harvest and the wildcard crops. Okay? All right, so if you have any further questions, one thing I don't want to forget, it's possible that other people have interesting ideas and thoughts and input out there. And I've been trying for a long time on YouTube to get some comments, suggestions, and feedback, which it's been crickets. Don't ask me why. But yeah, what I want to do is, if anybody out there has a unique tactic or strategy that you can see as you browse the video tutorials on YouTube, if you think of something on your own, I will name the tactic or strategy after you in the rule book. Okay, so you'll get proper credit, right? UFTA wasn't created in a vacuum by me. It's not a solo deal. This was created by many people over the course of several years, and we want to make sure we give credit where it's due to the proper entities. So once again, yeah, please, if you find a new tactic or strategy, it's just like chess. If there's a new opening or a new gambit, we'll name it after you, right? Well, if you think of something clever here, just let me know about it. Write me an email at sretlaw2@gmail.com, and yeah, we can go from there. In the meantime, have a happy spring, wonderful time with your family and friends, and keep on playing UFTA till I see you next time. Okay, everybody? Adios.